Do you want to see how to use one fun fold that's going to be beautiful in any of the pattern paper you have now or ever will have? It's going to be so fun. We are actually going to do this in 15 different cards today. And you know why? It's because there's a sale on this month on 15 different designer series paper. So that's why we're going to do it. But first,
hi,
this is Karen.
And Tim.
From Stamping on the Back Porch.
I was wondering when she was going to get to that.
And, you know, we got mail. And we love to start with that. So, I'll pull this together while Tim is pulling up the comments to read. While I'm waiting for him, I'll do a reminder. Remember, over on my blog, on KarenTitus.com, and I will put a link to where I want you to go vote for your favorite card. I showed all these cards made by my downline on Monday night. And 2 people that leave comments are going to get a gift. And it's really fun. You can just, I call it a card parade, strolling through a card parade. You just get to go look at all of them, vote for your favorite, and we'll show the top ones and announce the winners Monday night. So that will be fun. And also, oh good.
So did you ever find the acronym for that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we have a couple of comments. We always do this thing, see if you can turn this into a sentence. This is the host code this month. It is 624 TMMPP. Okay? And I'm going to read a couple of you. Janice Turk did 624 Tim make many papers. Okay, here's a good one. Little Guy's mom. I don't know who that is. 624 Tim might make pumpkin pie. Oh, I'm all over that one.
All right.
But here, this one's. We could change it to Tim must make pumpkin pie. I was thinking.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Okay. And I don't know who did this one. I was copying and pasting, and I don't know, somehow it left off the name. But this was Tim must make paper pumpkins. That works.
That is.
Although I think pumpkin pie might be more up his alley. And then timely, mainly paper pumpkin. Timely, mainly paper pumpkin. Now that could be a tongue twister.
Just wait,
say that
keep it
6
up
times.
This is mine.
Okay, Tim has one.
It's a week off, but it still works. 624.
Pause.
Just wait. Oh, T. I missed the T. See, I can't read very
so it
well.
didn't work. Okay, yeah.
624, Tim married my perfect partner.
Oh, look at that. So you just need another M in there, you're saying?
There's 2 M's.
Oh,
Tim married my perfect partner.
Oh, okay.
It works.
He's looking for brownie points, you guys, and this feels like a vision test with me holding and him standing behind him.
We got married on 6/17, but
yeah, but
that's
close
a week
enough.
later.
Well, I'll take that. Those are all good, so it's all fun. Tim must make many paper pumpkins. What you said, Janice said. Okay, perfect. Must make many paper pumpkins. Okay, see, my copy and pasting skills seem to have disappeared.
My reading is catching up.
Maybe Tim is catching up. I don't know. But how cool is that? So I love those. And my other announcements, the Kid of the Month, this month is all really fun. We're using the reindeer, and I'll show you some other, but that's really fun. So if you place a minimum $50 order, you automatically get that in the mail. And if your order is $150 or more, then you're not using the host code because you're getting the host rewards. I just want to put that out. And not this weekend, but the next is already our next All Good Cards Club. For $15 a month, we have like a mini weekend retreat. I put out the supply list, but this time we are making 3 different sets of cards, each with a unique way to package them. I'm going to have your Christmas gift giving all done. And of course, we're all going to use different papers, colors. So yours doesn't need to look like mine. And that is the true value of the class, that we all take an idea and create it our own. So Sue says definitely brownie points, Tim. Yeah, I think he's working out on that. So, oh, people might remember that one because, you really made it very personal there.
Oh, good.
That's pretty funny. Beverly, Saturday is your 50th. Well, good for you. I said that is something to celebrate nowadays. I said that is just so wonderful. Okay, so anyway. But next, we've got cards.
I hope someone wrote that down because I already forgot what I said.
Oh, yeah, Tim might forget. Well, I'll write that down. I'll have to use that, but I thought that's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, I should say that. That is excellent, Tim.
Well, thank you.
That was really excellent. Okay, card from Linda McEwen from here in Minnesota. Look at the beautiful quilt card. Boy, in honor of all the quilt card week that we have, and I will have, I don't know what I'm saying with that. We had just so much fun with all the different quilt ideas and quilt cards over in the Back Porch Stampers. You have to scroll through to see them now, but oh my goodness, that's a beautiful
what
one.
Struck me by it is how intricate. Maybe it's a die, but
it is.
It is.
Tim, you're catching on. I couldn't believe she did this intricately with the see
that is like
with all those little pieces.
Yeah. So that's a die.
But you're catching on,
okay.
And you even know the word. Yes, and isn't it a beautiful die? It makes just beautiful quilt cards.
I
we
know,
used to sell this die. It's
I know
just
the
continued.
word intricate. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. No, you never have to know. The only thing is, every month, I had another order this last month that says no contact. You want to make sure that you don't click on that. You want to be able to be contacted. What that means is that I can contact you. It's not Stampin' Up! That's going to contact you. But if I get that, I don't know who you are. And I do have, from the last 4 days of the month, your card kits are all going out today from last month. I said this has been a little catch-up week here.
Okay.
But no, I automatically know when you automatically get it. I usually send them out.
Nice note.
Nice note. That I'll read later. The first batch usually goes out the middle of the month, and then the last batch the end of the month. Okay. And this is from Missouri. Marlene. Oh, how cool is this? From Marlene Butler. Oh, congratulating me on the 8 years. Cancer-free, but how cool is this card? Look, she's got the ribbon and the hanging thing with that. And in here, Survivor. Oh, is that cool? And so personal. I love it. What an awesome card. That is wonderful.
And you see how it's actually built up.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of stacked.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
Very cool.
And there's a stamp at the bottom. What does that say? There's just a strip?
It's a strip. So it's all kinds of words. Survivor, hope, strength, courage, peace, believe. Wonderful. These are just really personal cards. Getting quilt cards, thanks for the quilt week, and getting that for that. And another quilt card from Holly Paplow in California. Oh, I love it. I just look at this quilt. Little squares, and look at the little hearts in there. That is just as sweet as can be. Thanks. Your kindness is so loved. And and it's a thank you. She won some embellishments. I think it's when from a stamping game show, and I don't know if this was with the one with Hank or the one with us, but how sweet is that?
Show the smiling face at the bottom inside.
Oh, Tim knows all the details. That's great. Thank you, Holly. That is wonderful. Oh, we are so fortunate. From another Butler, Rebecca Butler from North Carolina. So 2 Butlers, but not related. Oh my goodness, look at this. A slimline card decorated on the inside, and check this out. Oh, how pretty is that with the frame? So it's a shaker card. Look at how gorgeous that is. And just the end, when I've done shaker cards, I tend to fill up the space or something. I love how this is just off on the end. That is really, really lovely. And that's built up too.
Turn it our direction. I want to see it.
Oh.
What is that, an owl in there, or what is that?
Oh, look at Tim sees an owl hiding back there. I don't think it is, but couldn't it be?
No, it is. It is.
You see the owl eye behind the leaves? Does anyone else see that? That's really cool. Okay, so this is like Impressionism, so that's just perfect. But gorgeous card. Oh, Nancy, you're so sweet. She says, deserve to be treated specially. That's great. Oh, I am grateful every day, let me tell you. And I know how many of you have gone through the same thing, your friends have, or are going through cancer now. And we don't ever know what's ahead. So we are we appreciate every single day.
It's an owl.
It is an owl. Okay. Yeah. And Tim's sticking to it. Oh, this is so fun to get all these quilt cards. Oh my goodness. Pat Nagy in Missouri. Look, we have another one. Look at just the little teeny squares. Isn't that fun?
Is that done on one solid piece of paper then? So all those things?
Well, let's see, Tim. I think it's not. I think she did them individually. We'd have to look under, but that'd be one way of doing them, just to do the colored paper and then the little squares over it. That's how you would do it, right?
I know it.
Because see, that was your idea.
And you know what?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
I think I messed this up. I think when I opened it with my knife.
Tim is mad envelope opening skills. So if we did, and a fun note in here. So how fun. Oh, I love that. Oh, so fun.
I cut them off and then I lost them. That was even worse.
Cindy Cunningham from California. 2 from California today. Oh, Halloween. How fun. and this is for World Card Making Day. Oh, I love these pumpkins and how she's just done the little squares. That's really a fun card. Do you see how these are just done sideways? And we've got the 2 little punch things, but 3 in a row like that. What a fun card.
Also known as horizontal.
Yeah. Tim is wanting really hard to impress you with his vocabulary today, I think. Maybe he's been up studying.
And the other thing?
Oh, and another one is this. Oh, Tim, that was for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Another one, and it's for me. Do you want to open mine now since I opened yours?
Just wait.
Okay.
I think this is displaced. There's a...
Do you want to fix it or just enjoy it the way it is?
I'll fix it.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Tim loves all the details.
I don't have delicate enough hands, but there's a little glue spot right there, and there's a little dot there.
Okay, I opened Tim, so I'll let him open me. This is also from Cindy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm doing? I'm pointing out all the flaws in these cards. I am sorry.
Whether he created them or not.
What does that say?
Wicked, spooky, so glad we're such ghoul friends.
Karen, this is for you.
Oh, that's really fun. I just love the bats. Look at those papers and the layering. Isn't that fun?
And it's
a great card.
On black, too.
You know what? I like how she's done the back. She's got her own little stamp, and it's almost like a little punch or something put out. That's really cool. I like that. But that is beautiful. I love the colors in this Halloween paper.
Just to let you know that it's not a punch, it's actually freehand.
Yes, that's what Tim would be. She's really, really good at it.
Yes, and that's the inside.
This one is Test Together. I'm going to start reading the envelopes better,
Oh,
Tim,
good.
Because,
Good.
I'm not the one with the reading problem, but I'm obviously struggling. You would think so today.
My wife, Karen, is ADHD. She's like...
Oh, is this fun? Joan sent a letter. Joan is from Arkansas. And she's talking about our series of quilts, about how her mother and grandmother were quilters, and they have many of her quilts and how they were frugal. So she wrote this letter. Oh, and look at this. She sent a couple cards using these fabric things. Oh, how cool is that? And look at how she did the little stitching lines all around to just make it look quilted. And she put in some extra pieces for us.
So
again, Joan talent. I said,
are these
that
things,
is quite a talent.
Are these things that you can iron on?
Yeah, they'd be, I think, iron on. I'm assuming they are, Tim. And that would be your job.
You peel it.
As I don't iron.
Tim
does.
I have one in the basement.
Tim actually has clothes that he irons. I wouldn't buy anything in my life that needs ironing because I'm not about to iron. That's where we're different.
Not since this virus set in. I don't iron anymore.
So I just wanted to say, my mom wasn't a quilter. My grandma was. My mom did do, the only thing I remember doing is sometimes she would do dish towels and, embroidered dish towels. And her favorite thing was always the Sunbonnet Girls. We always felt bad when we couldn't find those patterns again anymore. Oh, I think she made some other little squares, but so this really reminds me of my mom. I'm gonna have to show this to her. She's just gonna love this because we're always talking about sunbonnet quilts and sunbonnet girls, and I think, but how special is that? Jean says she loves ironing. Oh, you get along with Tim. We still laugh because two of our sons also would iron, and the girls would take after me. They would never get any ironing, so I always just had to laugh about that because it was always the men in our house that were doing the ironing.
And Jean, that's a high compliment that you would get along with me.
Yeah, that is awesome. When I was young, when you think about ironing, I'm going to say one last thing about ironing. I have a fun story about that. My mom worked with my dad in his store. It was a mom and pop store all their lives. They actually hired someone to do the ironing. That's how much ironing there was when I was a little girl. So I do remember learning to do that, but I remember when the lady would come over, and I think she was also there to kind of watch us. But, you ironed everything, handkerchiefs, everything. I just remember that.
Speaking of your mother.
And I'm sure that's my mother. My mother is in a nursing home, and her roommate died last weekend, and she's getting a new roommate this morning. So I am expecting to hear from her, to hear how that's going, because, of course, she's really anxious to see who it's going to be. Times of change. Okay, Pat Nagy again. Oh, this one's to me. Was the last one to me, Tim, or did I open yours? Because it's the second one from... Okay, good. They're both to me. I didn't do it wrong. Oh, Tim. And another quilt card. Look at this. She did the little squares. And then look at this fun one with another note I'll read later. Oh, I love how this is. Do you see how we've got all the squares? And then these are done as the triangles. How lovely is that? Jean says she even ironed her daughter's t-shirts when she's still in high school. She finds it relaxing. Oh, my goodness. I'll go to my hammock to relax, but I'm really thrilled. You think that sounds relaxing? Yeah, it's changes from my mom, life moves on very quickly. She died in the weekend, and they quickly turn over the room and all that, and we are just really hoping it will be somebody that, mom will have a fun relationship with again. I said that just really, your roommate really matters. It's just, but we're looking for, and of course, I can't be there to help her with anything. So it just, that's just so hard. Anyway, and this was from Stampin' Up, and this was, look at this beautiful card from Shelley. And that's when I hit another sales thing. So I want to point this out because I'd forgotten to show this before. Shelley is really known for her kind of more shabby chic style. This is such a Shelley card, and I just love it. The collage layering. But isn't that fun? Do you see the different stamps on top of each other and the added little detail, the strip on the side? That is really a Shelley card, and it is just really stunning. So that is really fun.
Very nice.
Oh, we're laughing about Marilyn's asking if my mom changed the side of the room. This was her big dilemma because she thought she wanted to, and she could not make a decision being alone. She wanted me to come sit with her and think. We've had these long conversations, but no, she decided to stay where she is. But so much angst, and it's just, it's just so hard when you can't be with someone when they're, having to make decisions. So anyway, on to what we're going to do today.
Are we going to do anything?
We are.
We're going to do a lot.
We're going to make a few of these cards, but I'm also going to just share a few.
Has Karen showed me what I'm going to be doing? No.
Nope. We are making Trifold accordion cards today. I've done these before. We've done them in some of my classes. I know we'll do them again, but I think they are so fun. And what I love about them, look at, you see 4 sides of the paper right there. And then you open it, and you can even see a 5th right here. I was out of extra paper of this, so some of my papers are running a little thin. But isn't this cool? So it stands up. So I thought it would be fun to make sure we had 15 of these, one to go with every one of the papers on sale. But it also will show you that it doesn't matter what your paper is. Any paper from the past, from the future, whoever, this design will always just be just a stunning. And then the last card that I make, I'm going to do something a little different. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. And so these all have belly bands, but I'm not going to bother putting them on.
No, I think you should, and I'm going to tell them a story.
We have a story? Okay.
I think you should tell them about how you measure the belly bands so they fit.
I was trying something new yesterday called a stop motion video. I think we tried, and so it's really quick. I was just going to do one of these cards. I think we did, 5 takes before we went to work. Probably. But I got to the last one, second to last try, and it's doing really well. But I couldn't get the belly band on. And I tried because I had done it wrong. Okay, Tim, you can put them together.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, and while we're doing this, before we do this just a second, if I have it handy, I should just show you the stamp sets. I thought I'd have this all organized, but, in my life. But do you see how then I've just taken from the stamp set for the middle part? These are the words. So I'm going to open a few, then I'm going to make some. So, I already gave out the measurements if you wanted to have some ready. But if you just have designer series paper, you can create this as we go. So here's another one. There's that same reindeer, and this is with the In Good Taste, and then it's the reindeer. But isn't that fun? So just a great masculine birthday card. This is from the same thing that the card kits of the month are. So we have this reindeer. It's like the North Pole, whatever it is, dies, and the dies totally stand alone. I just think that is just a great masculine card. And I just love how these are all just different feels to them. Okay, so here we have the Whale of a Time. Oh, yep, right here. But do you see how these are all the same card? In fact, other than like this one, I ran out of circles, so I have this one. Because, you know, I keep pre-done things in a little box, so I just have them. But isn't that just fun? And then the words again from here, and hoping all your birthday fishes come true. And we just have the little fishies.
If you would have put these down here, it would have been like swimming on the page.
Oh, Tim, you're right. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'll
tell you when I want some artistic interpretation.
Okay.
Tim, you're being really, really free with them today. No, I'm joking. Yes,
but I'm really think that I'm sounding like Hank. You know, these are Hank's feedback things.
But I think, is that just such a cute card? And, you know, these cards could be for any occasion. So that's so cute. So that's that one. Let's see. We'll look at one more, and then we'll go ahead and make some. Okay, let's do the Christmas Poinsettia. Do you want to open that one, Tim?
Yes, I would love to.
And I've just really highlighted the paper here as much as possible. I guess I don't have that one out, but how fun that is. So you could use this for anything. It's just a great fold. Okay, now we'll make a couple. So you can see here's my list of all of the papers that are on sale, and then as I made them, I checked them off. So that's how I would know I would have them all. So there's my thing there. Okay, so to do this, I put a list on here, and it will be, you know, I can put it in the notes, but it'll also be on my blog tomorrow. It always takes me a day to get all the pictures done and the directions up. But what you're going to start with is a sheet of, so you're really going to take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. This is all going to come out of one. Okay, so you're going to cut one at 5.5 by 11. So this is the 11-inch side. We're cutting this part, so it's 5.5. Okay, and then this part is you're just taking the long piece left over and doing that at, this is 1.5. I actually think I made it smaller than that. Well, we'll go with 1.5, doesn't matter. And then I just cut it off at 9.5. So this is your belly band. This is the card. So all of your card bases are going to be this very same thing. And then here are the 3 places you're going to score it. Okay, so we're going to score at 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. This is a lot like what we do when I do my classes. You know, I'll do like a fun fold and then everyone does their own. Today, I've just done so very many different ones. So it's kind of like I always say, then we get to see so many. But I already made a whole bunch of these today, so I'm pretending I'm everybody in the class or something like that. Okay, so here is my score. Now when you're scoring, keep in mind this base, we scored this at 4 1/4, and this is 5.5 because that is your standard card size. The rest of this is just folded up to be an accordion fold. I'm going to do this one slower and more detailed, and then I'll make one more, and Tim will make one just more quickly. Then we'll show more, and then I'm going to show you a variation. Okay, so then next, so on this middle one, you know, everything goes a 1/4 inch smaller. So this piece is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. This piece will be 2.5 by 5 1/4. And actually you're going to do 2 of these. I didn't say that, but this one will be white. This will be the one you write on. So white or vanilla, whatever goes with your paper. So you have 2 of those. And then we have 2 that are 1 inch by 5 1/4. One will go on this side and one will go on the flip side. So now if you notice this, I'm using 4 different papers, which is just really fun. Okay, now we're going to assemble them. So I suggested that you could cut and do this along with me, but also know that after this, if you have a whole bunch, you could cut a whole bunch of these at one time, which is, I think, just really fun. And, these places where these are could all be different too, so you can get the most use out of your paper. So now I'm going to just put these together. And I love this paper. So next will be the words. And of course, you can also change. This is just kind of one quick way of doing it. You can always change dimensions and change your cards up a little, but I really love this fold. And with the two-sided paper, in a pack, you typically have 12 different patterns to pick from, so you're going to use like half of them. Let's see, I'll do this one on. Well, see, now I have to decide. This is how I'll look at it. Would I rather... Oh, I need this one on the outside because I'm using one on the belly band. Yeah, some of these I just did not have the full packs anymore. Okay, so this is going to go there. And then this one will go on the inside. Okay, I think some of you are probably doing this with it. Most of you say you're going to do it after. But you can see how you can cut a lot of paper and then just kind of sit and put them together. Now, when I do my belly band, when I do it correctly, this is actually how I like to do it, because I do like to use a scored surface.
Did you want the one?
Oh, I'd like that.
I put it down here.
Oh, okay. I have that one somewhere on the floor would be it. It's a good thing I have more than one. Oh, Tim took it out. I said this one doesn't have it either. Do you guys have more than one of, tools? I mean, we just got to have our tools. It's really, I have more than one of a lot of things. And sometimes I still can't find them. So I'm scoring it at 3. Doesn't really matter where it is. But then for me, I like to just put it up here. So I could give you exact measurements, but this is really what I do. I just put it on here and then I just figure out where this one's going to go. Score it right there. And here is my belly band. So I'm going to put this on the side. But if you notice, we are using cutesy prints, we're using classy prints, we're using Christmas prints. So that's what I just think, when it's such an all-purpose, and we're really showing off the designer series paper. Okay, now I'm just going to close up my belly band. And then this, let's see. First I'm going to put this on top. I'll let you hold that for now.
I will.
Then I just cut, and I just put, on a longer piece, I could wrap it all around, but I'm doing this because I love to use my shorter pieces of paper. So I'm just building my front like this, and I would actually, I'm going to pop up my house. So this particular card only is using the Trimming the Town paper. And then whatever words, you're going to put inside. Okay, so I'll put this up. I could also add a tree. I could add whatever I want here. But now, what I was thinking about this card, the words I chose, may the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness. What this made me think of is sending a card to someone, like especially maybe all the great times you've spent in somebody's home. Wouldn't this be a great card? Because those words just fit, and by being able to say, many of my cherished memories, or with you, or someone where you grew up even in their homes to some older person, and that was just a big part of your life. So anyway, I just think that's a very fun.
The red paper really highlights the door.
It does, doesn't it? It wasn't even a plan, but it does. And isn't it fun to see all those papers together? Okay, now I'm going to do one more, and then I'll have Tim do one kind of show, because I wanted to just show it this way. So I'm taking the Twag Readings, and I've mentioned this before. I like to keep a set of papers, and this is also how we sell paper. What do you call them? Paper shares? You can get it this way, or 4x6s. But this is what I love doing. So here is my Twag paper. So I am going to look at this and just decide what I'm going to do. And this is why I'm using just the 4-inch in the front, because I could make a belly band all the way around, but I wanted to be able just to pull out my 6x6 papers. And then even if they're not all there, there's going to be enough there to give me some fun variety. So I'm going to score at 4 1/4, 7, 9 3/4. It's nice to, have somebody right next to me just to pass things off to. So, maybe you just want to stand by my side when I stamped him.
Oh, yeah. That would really, I think, bug you, actually.
Now, when I spread these out, I already did an inside thing. I got a little smeared. I guess I was in a little rush today. And see what I did in the background when I'm in a hurry, but that's okay. I was just testing it.
Smeared both sides.
Yes. I was working against the clock, I will say. I decided I liked the idea of sticking with a monochromatic theme here. And this is what is going to be my front. I guess I could have finished this. We'll just put that on. Okay, so we will just do a... So this is going to be my cover. So I thought, okay, then I want to stick with a monochromatic feel. I'm just going to do greens. I really love these. I really love these two that are plain. For the one back here, I could do a similar one, but you see how it wouldn't matter. Oh, I like this one too. I also really like the animal one. I'm going to do the animal one. Okay. So this time I am actually going to cut. This is the only time I'm actually going to cut the paper because I thought it would be good to just go through the thought process here of figuring out how I'm doing this. So I'm going to go, this one's going to be 4 inches by, oh, look what I did. No, if you have directional paper, you don't want to do it this way. No. Okay, so let's switch it.
Let's find another favorite one.
This will be good. We'll do this. We are crafters. We can do anything happen. So this is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay. And I'm going to assemble this when you're working on yours so we can both work together. So see how I'm going to build this?
Karen, I need supervision, so don't get distracted by your own project.
Now I'm going to do this one at 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. Whoops. Got to hold it steady. Okay, so that's going to go here. So I'm going to close it up and it's going to look like this. And you know what? I'm going to go with this. Okay, I'm going to do 1 inch on this one. 1 inch by 5 1/4. And see, then I can make a choice. And on this one, I will do 1 inch. So I think I will do it up this way so it's easier. By 5 1/4. Okay, so if I put this on the outside, then I'm thinking this one would also be good going across the front. So I'll do another one. That is 1 1/4. This will be my last one by, I go just under 4 1/4. I didn't want to do 8ths because this isn't a fussy measurement. Okay, now these pieces are all going to go back, the larger ones, the ones worth saving, are all going to go back in my bag. And I just love this for trying out ideas. Okay, so Tim, you can sit beside me. I'll show you what I gave Tim to do.
I can't do all that stuff. I hope
no, you're not doing that. You're just
good.
assembling. Oh, okay.
I hope you cut these things.
You are going to do this one.
Okay.
With the, whoops, this is going to be the last one. So you are going to score. You're going to take this.
And
you're going to score at 4 1/4.
It's better which side?
Nope.
Fat side?
I like the fat side better, but it's personal preference.
4 1/4.
4 1/4, yep.
Is that 4 1/4?
Yep. And then 7. And then 9 3/4. Perfect. And then you're going to fold.
Fold. Okay, I think I saw Karen do it like this. Oops. Oh.
Now, I cut pieces for Tim here, and I wanted to just show you can pick. Like, this is going to be the words. And Tim is using the stamp set. Gave him the one wrapped in, kind of makes me think of coffee drinks and all that. It's just kind of a fun stamp, wrapped in Christmas, okay? So we're using words out of here.
So I can do whatever I want?
Well, the words you'll want to go in here. And do you know why?
Yeah.
Okay,
because I'm showing.
Yeah, because only half the words would show. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
The other pieces, you can pick whichever side you want.
Okay.
I think that's what's just fun about this. So we're going to just both.
So this is the tape I
make
use?
our card here first. Yep.
Okay, you have to do it
that or glue
off camera.
Either way, I will do it off camera.
I am.
You.
I'm the one on now.
Yes. This is your turn. I wouldn't begin to take it away from you.
That's right.
Kathy says she made a card along with us today. She'll fix her mess up along certain lines, but it looks such. But the DSP covers it. Yes, isn't? Yeah, I think there is a lot of even if you. I think if she. I don't know if she. But even if you score wrong, you can kind of fix things because it is mostly covered up with paper.
Can I just say one thing that you do that is really difficult?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I am out of that, so I will use glue.
What am I going to use? Oh,
I'll use this.
I got my own.
I'm not expecting you to share with this.
Okay. Is to get it straight on the bottom. These things are...
Part of our doing this right now is also to show you could just sit and make a whole bunch of these in just hardly any time, because you could do your paper cutting, and once you come up with one idea, you might make several out of the same pattern paper, but you can switch around the pattern papers that you're using to make use of all of it or most of it. So they still don't have to be the same, but you can see if you do all your cutting, and then you can sit down and do all of the putting together.
I should probably do it your direction, so...
I don't want to make you nervous, Tim. We're not racing.
We're not?
Okay, no. Okay.
Are you just
it might feel like it. I'll read comments. Karen says this is the first time she made a card along with us. But she missed the measurements of the paper. But you can cut along and figure out, and I will put all of those dimensions.
You know what I don't do?
I'll put them in the note too. I don't know.
It's twist or the way you...
Oh, you don't need to with these. You're just fine.
Okay. Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
It'll be okay. Just leave it. It's not. We aren't worrying about it. I know someone would love to get it anyway, Tim. So we're just totally fine.
I just saw read a couple of comments people saying, no, fix it before you send it.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Janine says, first time she's worked with us and she loved it. Oh, good. See, this is the kind we can do. So I thought this is just kind of a fun idea. LeVar is leaving for a girls' weekend tomorrow. So perfect timing. This will get you in the mood. Oh, that's okay.
This isn't the same size, though.
No, there should be one, but there's no one. That one will be the same size. And these DSP, you'll just, if you make a few of these, you'll have it all just memorized. But, for the card, they're all 5 1/4 inch long, and then it's just 1/4 inch smaller than the width thing.
I am not good at this.
No negative self-talk allowed here.
Okay, here we go. Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Yes, that is what it's supposed to look like.
Okay, now we're going to do a belly band.
Now we're going to do a belly band. No, I have mine done, so I was just going to show my card. Well, there wasn't room for both of us to do belly band at the same time.
Okay. Best part of that.
But how fun is this? Here's monochromatic, and it's just a lovely card. So now you're going to score at 3. Mm-hmm.
Best part of this? Silo and a barn.
It is. I did. You know what, Tim? I picked that for you. That part of the paper.
I love it.
Because I thought, because with this paper, it's kind of fun to just highlight whatever point. There's all these animals, all these little scenes. So just
that's exactly what our barn looked like.
So very fun that way. Okay, so now you're going to score at 3 inches.
Okay. Three inches from.
Does anyone guess what the variation on this card is going to be? And then fold that. And then just nestle this in there. Okay. So I'll put that in there and then just score next to it. I could really look at it and see exactly what this is, but then let's just pick like that. Just you can even move this over a little bit to get something right next to it. You can do whatever.
Okay, and then this.
Yep.
And then you put something under there.
Yep. You can put a little tape,
Strip.
or you can use the other. It really doesn't matter.
I kind of like this stuff.
It's 5.5 by 11 is the basic card size, and then you're scoring at 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. So really easy measurements to do your base cards. Your inside pieces are all going to be 1/4 inch less if you are wanting to jump ahead and do that.
This is my problem. I don't have fingernails.
You can ask for help. I know that's really hard for you to do,
I
but
know, it is. I'm very independent. I'm a problem solver too. Here we go. I better get help.
okay. Now you're just going to wrap that around. And if you notice, and then I already made a little, okay, so next you'll put that on, and then here's the little thing to go on top. We'll move this over here.
Okay, so we're going to put this on. We would have 90-minute Facebook Lives if I did all the projects. Man alive. I am really starting to look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you know, I don't think this, your favorite thing to do is techniques and watercoloring, not the assembly, but you know, we'll put a little of everything in, okay?
So what are we going to do with this?
Anything you want, you can.
I think I'll just do this.
Yeah, you can just do that and just go straight across the middle of it or something, so that it will slide off.
I'm sorry, but this is a pain in the butt. There we go.
So, do you want to make a whole bunch more of these?
I like that. Okay, is there a top and a bottom?
Yeah, well, just so you can read it. But isn't that cool?
The words.
Yeah, the word. Oh, yeah. Although you could take the belly band off and switch it, you know. So
that's right.
There are ways we could fix this. Score. Okay, your paper is scored at 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. So we'll go back. Okay, now I'm going to show you some more finished cards, and then I'm going to do one more variation. So if you're recognizing these,
bask a little bit though.
Yeah. Oh yes, you can. Look at that. Oh,
you don't move on.
See, look how fun that is.
Isn't that fun?
See, you're happy with it now.
I'm happy with it. Okay, go on.
Okay. Next, we have Halloween. So this is the magic in the night thing. I thought, isn't that fun? So we'll open it. And this way I'm showing you all the papers too, basically, you know, a variety of them without just laying out all the papers. But I think it's just really fun. Okay, so there's the Halloween. And I will put on my blog tomorrow, I will have a picture of all of these up close, each of the ones that we've done. Okay, here we have the playing with patterns. Just use the heart punch, just for a little variation. And just look how fun this is. And
that's a huge variation.
I did that. I cherish you, my true friend. I know I can always count on you. I just figured that was just a nice, heartfelt thanks kind of card.
Light colors make it look totally different than the darker colors.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true. It does when you compare these, but now that I'm taking the covers off. Because, you know, we're going to speed through a little more. Okay, we'll go for an autumn look with the plaids. Here, I just added some trees. Look how fun the plaids look. I can't thank you enough. Just a variety of the plaids. I was actually going to put on this. My choice was going to be the moose punch, and I realized that it's out on loan to someone. I didn't have it, so I thought this would be fun for the moose going around, and then I was going to kind of stamp the tree in this color.
Trees.
But the trees work. See, you know, we can do anything. Okay, here we have the lovely fern. The okay. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter, but you know, and you know what? I forgot to put that layer on, and that's okay too. It just makes it another variation. So it's all about possibilities. But
These
aren't
are-
these papers just amazing?
And they all look so different.
And they're really fun. And then I love this one. I just love the peony garden paper. And so if we open this, so some of you are going to do these later. The plaid would be perfect for a perfect guy card. And isn't it fun? You can do something really classy looking like this, and then something really like plaid like that. And I think this is just lovely inside. And this is just stamped in the same petal pink, and then using the gray. Just makes a really easy card. And this is just cut out of the paper. So I was doing these really quickly. Then we have one with our artistically, whatever that, awesomely artistic or whatever. Just punched out some butterflies.
I thought you were going to say
Added that in.
artistically challenged.
Yes, and then we're going to do one more. Okay, so this is the say thing. Cindy said she's going to make a plaid one next. Oh, Belinda, that's so sweet. We're the cutest creative couple to watch.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty funny. Oh, you're sweet. Tim will take that. I said, okay, here's my last one. Okay, so I'm doing the measurements one more time here. This is 5.5 by 11. Okay, so I'm going to put my 11-inch here, and I'm going to score at 4.25. So if you have paper, you do this with me, or just take a note on this, or I'll have the measurements up, or you can go back to the beginning. Okay, then we have 7, and then we have 9 and 3/4. I was actually going to see if I had my, here, right here. You can do a screenshot of this for all of you who just really want to remember that. If you know how to do that, here are the measurements right here. Then you won't have to look it up later. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to accordion fold it. This part is just like the last part. And so now I have my paper, so I'm going to be filling this. So this part is the inside of a card. It is our standard inside. So it is 5.25 inches by 4 inches. And you can see here I can pick any of the patterns that I want. Let's see, I'm going to put this on. Next one I'm going to do, I'm taking, this is the Christmas paper, what's it called? 'Tis the Season. I didn't say the names of all these, but I think you guys probably know. Now watch, I am doing something different here. This card is going to orient differently. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I also only have 3 pieces. So this last piece is going to go on this front part. So this is just 1 inch by 5.25. Okay, so this is my card, and now watch what I'm going to do. Tammy says she just ordered about 7 different papers off of the sale. Oh, this is the way to do it. And this is just such a fun way to have on hand as an idea. Okay, so now I'm going to close this up. Oh, Tim.
Yes.
I think whatever you said rubbed off on me.
I think so.
I'm going to do this. Okay, so now this is going to be nice and tight. And then I'm going to do this one.
Starting to make sense.
Oh, what do you think I'm making, Tim?
Card holder or
What kind of a, yeah,
like a
like a,
Starbucks card or something?
you got it. Of course, I have one laying next to me, you guys, so.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to
No.
know. I just wanted to know if he was cheating or not. You know, true confession. So. Look, I have 2 pockets here now. Now, how cool is this? So I can put in my gift card. I can put in, you know, something with a label to put it up. I have 2 pockets to use for whatever. And I am going to put this on. I mean, I could put this anywhere. If I wanted this just closed, I would put it on both parts and leave this closed and then just have this pop up. Because that should read right. Have this come up. That might be the easiest way to do it. If I want to stick another something in there, I'm not going to. I'm going to close it, okay? Just to be easier for today. But we dwell in the land of possibilities, you know, so you can do it any way you want. It could also, you know, I think it should be up here. Will that mess up my, no, it's okay. I want it to pop up a little bit, okay? And see, this is my gift. So now I'm going to put a bow on my gift. And this is another punch. So, but what's really awesome about this is the very same fold. Everything about it is the same. And I just love it when you can just take an idea and still, change them up. So of course I could put words on here. I would just put my note on the inside and there'd be room for words here. But this is just going to be my little gift. Now this is like this. I would probably close this if I don't want anything under here too, but I could just do a couple glue dots right there.
Use it to stand up.
That's true. If it goes this way, it could stand up.
But
you know what? But anyway, this could be like a photo pocket too. Put some photos in here and then you'd have a sneak of what's coming. But just a fun little different way of how you can use the very same paper. I should be having people vote on what their favorite one of these is. Ooh, let's keep the voting going. When I put this up tomorrow, I'll put a notice up in Stamping on the Back Porch when it's ready to go vote, because I would actually love to see which are people's favorites. So there'll be a picture of each of them closed up and then open. So I think this was really fun.
it was.
And so my last comment, Tim, where are we supposed to be this week?
In New Orleans.
Yes.
Yes.
Not in New Orleans. And, they're all prepping for the
NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana.
This is my annual time. You guys know that I go down for a 3-day conference. And this year it's virtual because we aren't going anywhere. And I'm not sure it would work if we were there. So I am off to do that for the next couple of days. But I'll still be around if you need something. But I'm looking forward to that. We so appreciate you guys spending time with us.
We do.
Tim, I think you're in rare form today. But anyway.
Karen doesn't usually turn towards me and just smile. Loving
smile.
Loving smile.
Yeah, it's because of, his wonderful comment earlier. No. Anyway, this has been so much fun. We love the hearts. We love you guys. This will be very fun. We do road trips, so we would have been on a road trip. And one of our favorite things, about road trips is we meet anyone along the way. I know.
Not anyone. Somebody connected to Stampin' Up.
Someone who knows.
Somebody that knows us. Not anyone.
Well, Kathy might be on here. We've met her every year now, and then we add people and we go through it, and we so look forward to that. But with social distancing, unless we can meet outdoors, our world has changed. So anyway, I will just be doing my Zoom conference in this couple of days, but I'm still excited to just take some time away, learn some new things. And it starts in 5 minutes. I was thinking, Tim, that maybe I would have enough time to clean up that craft table before I got started.
Whoa.
But I don't think so, because I won't be stamping for a few days.
Did you ever post that picture?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, my goodness. I just kind of jokingly said, look at this table. And she said, take a picture of it. It was like unbelievable.
But, the people out here, they all relate.
They understand.
So it's all okay, and I don't think I'll get it cleaned up. But anyway, thanks, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. See you on Monday.
Bye. Keep talking.
I just love looking at all these cards. I said it's just, it's so fun. And I want to say one last thing in the Back Porch Stampers. You guys have been posting, several people, we were talking about how many cards people were sending out now after our World Card Making Weekend. And several people have posted either a bunch of cards laying out that they made or cards sealed up in envelopes ready to mail. And I think, isn't that wonderful that we can make fun, awesome, but quick and easy cards, and then we can send them out to be an encouragement to other people. So love it all. Bye.
Goodbye.